Before beginning this series of learning modules, you will need to have reviewed several documents. So this quick video is designed to show you where to find those documents, specifically the syllabus, the navigation instructions, the tech test, the welcome statement, the calendar, the blog and forum, the assignments, and of course your grades. Seems like a lot of things, but the good news is all of these can be found in our online learning management system called Aspen. If you go to your Aspen page called Shark Tank Lesson Modules, you'll be directed to a page like this. Now mine has edit buttons in it because this is in teacher view, but yours will look very similar to mine. So if you see the marketing banner with the baby with the logos all over them, you know you're in the right place. When you go here, you'll see any type of discussion forum that we have, which is right here. It says Shark Tank Discussion. If you open it up, you can contribute to the discussion, and you will be asked to do so in each learning module. If you're asked to add to our class blog or look at something from our class blog, it will be in this area here. And as you can see, way back when I was preparing for this, we said that we would have a 5, which actually turned into a 6-week module about the Shark Tank. And that before beginning, you would need to make a form entry, take a pre-test so that I can see what type of knowledge that you have, and watch an introductory screencast. And I've also provided the supplemental website that we'll be using. It is mhssharktank.weebly.com. So if you ever forget where our supplemental website is, if you go to your main Aspen page, it's right there on the front page. Now under group resources, you'll have navigation instructions. It not only tells you what to do with the website that we're using, but how to navigate Aspen. Our syllabus, which has a lot of important information, calendar details, expectations, how to get assistance and whatnot, and of course our welcome statement. All right, as we start putting assignments into Aspen that are specific for this learning module, you will see that the calendar highlights, and you can click these numbers and assignments will appear so that you know what is upcoming. But there's also a calendar in the syllabus as well. So if you prefer to print it out and look at it that way, you most certainly can. But this calendar will always be shown here. There's a submit assignments section here. We haven't created those assignments for you yet. We haven't activated them for you to turn them in because there are no assignments. But when we start giving you those assignments, you will see that you can turn in everything here. And of course, if you want to get in touch with me, my information is always at the bottom here. Feel free to email me if you have any questions. Now, as you can see from this page, these are all of your assignments. I'll let you see a little bit of the background stuff that goes on when I enter an assignment. But this is everything that we've done so far for this year. So when you click your Submit Assignments tab, it will be added to this list. And let's say, I don't know, you were doing the answers to your 6 research questions, which is a project we just did for a Finish Line. If you just click it, my side will come up so you can kind of see what I'm dealing with. I'll always put whether it's a daily or a project or a test grade in there. I'll give you a column name. I will give it an assignment name, a date that it's assigned, and when it's due. Most of our stuff is worth 100 points, and there's an open and close date. Now, there's a date due and close dates, 2 different things, because you can turn in late work for some points off. But once it reaches its close date, like for instance, this is December 6th, then you can no longer submit that. All right, so when you look in here, don't get the date due and the close date mixed up. And if I ever need to give you a file or a web link, which I have given you a file in this case, you will also see it here. You just click on the link and it will open up. And lastly, I like to show people my side of the grading so you can kind of know what I'm talking about when I say that nothing has been submitted to Aspen or an envelope is not showing. This is for a class. Obviously, the names have been taken out. But everywhere that you see an envelope, somebody has submitted work. Now, there will be some things that I'm viewing on screen, or if somebody's not there, I'll take the time, when we're in our face-to-face classrooms to look at it and go ahead and give you a grade. But if there's no envelope in there and I've asked you to turn it into Aspen, then I can't really give you a grade. So when you're looking at your assignments, you can see them all up here in blue. You can see the date that they were assigned. You can see the category, so if they're daily or a project or a test, and you can see how many points that they're worth. All right, and this is all the keys here that are available for me to either lock it out so that you can't see it or make things visible to you so that you can turn them in. So that's a brief little tour of Aspen. If you have any questions about how to navigate it, let me know. It is pretty easy, but we're going to be using Aspen in conjunction with mhssharktank.weebly.com.